Feels like just yesterday I returned home. My brother was running to greet me as I walked towards the front door. I had just returned from my year of school away from home. That year I had also just turned 16 and knew that the privilege of driving meant I had to drive my brothers to school. I never knew that only 5 days later would be the last time I'd ever drive him to school again. He was a bright, aspiring young adult at the age of only 10. He was a Japanese immersion student, and though he struggled in English, he always tried harder to catch up with the rest of his class, even if he did have to take a speech class. No, he was not mentally handicapped, nor was he physically handicapped. I believe that with his will to learn, he overcame his learning disability, and his teachers saw it as well. He is my brother Benjamin. At 10 years old, he had his life taken from him by people who we thought were friends, and by those who we didn't even know. A few poor choices by adults who thought that the consumption of a few drinks before manning a propellerized vehicle would be okay. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about Benjamin and how he lived a full life before his was suddenly taken. Born August 5th, 1996, to my mother and father, Ben was a chubby baby. As he grew through the first years of life, not only with his height being one of the first things to be noticed, he was very energetic. No one ever could have imagined that Ben would be so outgoing, so in love with being outdoors. He liked the outdoors so much that he ate dirt as a toddler and didn't mind eating the asphalt when he learned to ride his bike. He went camping often with the neighbor boys, and on the days he wasn't busy, fishing with them as well. Benjamin had many friends, not just the kids next door. In fact, he was one of the most popular kids in his class, well liked among by my friends, and also well known in the hockey community. Why, y'all may ask? Benny was a friend like no other. He treated everybody with respect and dignity. He was a friend when no one else was around, and he would always make you smile. Every day I can remember Benny was off with someone doing something, and not just because he was liked. It was because people could depend on him to be that friend who would enjoy doing anything and everything that you may have wanted to do. That, however, is just the tip of the iceberg. Growing up, my brothers and I were told we had to go to church every Sunday. When Benny was born, we did not go because our hockey was our religion. However, without being told, Benjamin asked if he could go to church with the neighbor's family every Sunday, and every Sunday he did just that. He learned about God through Sunday school teachings and then sat through Mass to learn about the more adult things that Jesus had and his disciples had accomplished. No one ever had to tell Ben he had to go to church. He did it because he wanted to. Just as he participated in the church community, he was actively involved in a sports community as well. As mentioned before, he was well known in the hockey community, but that's because since day one as an infant, he was brought to the rink for my brother's games as well as mine. He sought to learn to play hockey, but he never quite learned to skate. Instead, he took up soccer and running and competed at a high level. He started soccer at the age of 5, playing Boys and Girls Club of Anchorage. As a first-year player, he didn't really know how to play, but he always tried to better himself. After that, he played for Boys and Girls Club, but not on a competitive team, and on a competitive team, and made him better. Although he only competed in one race for cross-country running, he did very well. He was in the top third of his group, and although not a competitive runner, he had great sportsmanship. After the passing of my brother, the Sand Lake school staff and administration bought a tree to symbolize the ever-growing friendship that he brought to the school, his class, and the community. It also symbolizes the freedom and that his life will forever remain growing within the community. His classmates dug the hole, a handful at a time, and then proceeded to fill the hole once the tree was inserted, again, a handful at a time. Today he would be 15, and I wonder the type of person he would be. Would he still be an active outdoorsman? Would he still be as friendly as he was when he was 10, or would he let the popularity get to him? We won't ever know, but what we do know is that Benjamin, my brother, a son, and a friend, will forever live the lives of those he touched.